Morning, everyone. Morning. Um, Today is the 31st, the last trading day of the month. And today the ECB is coming out with their rate decision, but a lot of things happened yesterday. Quite interesting things. With the announcement of the ECB coming out today, um, the bond market, there was something interesting that happened. So the 10-year yield bond managed to go up to 2.7%, 2.7% for the first time in a long while, and that saw a lot of the markets, the global markets, going short yesterday. If I had to, a lot of them went short yesterday. Um, if you look at this, a lot of them had a lot of losses, some more than others. Some of them still continuing the losses, went down, and this was seen all around the world, even in certain economies, and as well as Bitcoin. Bitcoin went below 10,000 as well. So it looks as if losses are coming in for a lot of these. Oh wow, look at this. Okay, the dollar, on the other hand, is reacting a certain way. My analysis for the South African rand, kind of happening the way I would think it would have happened. Obviously, the dollar gains a little bit. I thought it would have gained even more, but I also thought, yeah, no, the chances of that happening, no, it's not that good. So I had put it like within this channel, downward trending channel over here. So yeah, and then we had the dollar as well. The dollar went up a little bit. This signifies that we're gonna continue this trend because we found support over here. Let's just go lower quickly. So we found support over here and broke out of this wedge over here, and then we continued on, and then we found support round about here, and then looks like we're gonna continue on. So that might signify that we are in a continuation, but we are yet to see that until the Fed actually releases their rate decision. So I mean their rate. So whether they hike rates or not, which is a high expectancy that they're going to do that. First of all, I want to say that this video today is going to be a bit short because I have elsewhere to go because school is about to start. So yeah, just gotta do the video quickly, and at the end of the video, before the end of the video, I'm gonna just do another analysis of other currency pairs. No, I can't just stick to the Euro USD the whole time. So yeah, because there are other markets, and you don't want to be one of those people that just trades one currency pair. It's not, there's a lot of opportunities out there, you know. So yeah, you don't have to fixate yourself onto one. I made a few trades, quite impulsive trades actually. As an amateur, you know, you don't know what is a good trade and what is a bad trade. So I was away when this support came in, so I only caught it when it was already here. So yeah, I came in quite late, and also my sell was still in, and I hadn't put a stop loss. I just had to close that one quickly. But yeah, as you can see, it came in. I sold. I took out my sell. Managed to save that, but I didn't make a loss. Today I took off a loss quickly as well from last night. So yeah, let's go down a little bit more. Yeah, as you can see, took a sell here, went out here, took another one, went out here, and then took a sell that I could have taken some of this, but then came out here this morning. So that put me back a little bit. So let's just see how many pips that was. Just 15 pips, and then another 15 pips. Yeah, That's 30 pips in a day, and then I lost 13 pips. But then also I had another trade as well over here, this buy. Yeah, about 16 pips. So I was at that 40 pips. I mean, like at around 40 pips yesterday. So not completely a bad day, I would have to say. It's a small time trader, and I'm using a really small account. But I just want to test myself and see what I can do in the short term. I haven't traded in a long while in the short term. You know, I usually like keep trades on for a long time. So I look at these kind of things. So yeah, and I said, let me just see what I can do with a small account, and as well make YouTube videos about it and actually track myself and see what happens. You know, yeah. Yesterday I was with Lebo, one of my friends, and he wanted to learn about trend lines. So I'm just gonna do the trend lines quickly to continue. Seems like it's not coming in today, but yeah, it's not. So I'll just continue on as well. Okay. Well, if most of you know that trend lines, we've got a resistive trend line and got a supportive trend line. So we managed to hit one of this support line over here. Let me just go out a little bit. Yeah, so we had this support trend line over here, which was good credible support that we actually flew from. We came from this support line, and then we found it again here, but then we managed to break it, and then this support line now became kind of a resistance. But then we saw also this one as well, this resistance line that was pushing us down here. But we had this zone, support zone, that actually pushed the market up and managed to find this support line and turned it into resistance. So now it's resistance, and then we broke underneath this, couldn't come out of this support line. It used prior support, turned resistance, and then we broke out. Let's see if we can find support. If we do, I'm looking to buy this, so I'll just actually like just go lower so I can see where I can come in. Okay. You know, when you're trading, you don't want to be one-sided. So it's not easy, but if you get one-sided, you're gonna get caught. It's a trap sometimes, some people say. So yeah, let's see if we can find a trend line here. Looks like we found one. And looks like a channel. Oh, I forgot. I forgot that I disabled these. Yeah. So we could be developing a new channel over here. I'm not gonna make any trades until the Fed actually announces, because we could be that if we're just coming in for fresh resistance and continuing down. So we never know. You actually never know where the market's going. This was actually also as well to be expected, because this market is in an uptrend. So it's something to keep. Well, that's messy. Let me just go and clean the chart. Okay, so as you can see, yesterday we hit this moving average over here and went up all the way and actually engulfed this one over here, but we managed to push down. So there's still sellers up here, there's still sellers. So but then it was still a bull candle, and it opened about the same. It had a lower price and a higher price than the previous candle, which indicates that this candle, because it's bullish, we should have a continuation because there are buyers in this market, actually a lot of them, but sellers actually came in and resisted this price action. So yeah, so we might continue a little bit further and maybe to 1.25. Let's see where we go. Maybe we might find resistance there. So yeah, but yeah, that's about that one. Let's just see quickly. Yeah. So S&P 500 markets down, but it's finally up. And it wasn't the only surprising news that came out yesterday. Uh, a South African bank, well, one of my high, like the days of yesterday, a South African bank, Capitec Bank, they false accusations, or we don't know what to make of it right now. They could be false, as the Capitec CEO wants to say. They could be false, or he says they are false. Um, a trading company called what is it? What is it called again? Viceroy. Viceroy released a report that Capitec was insolvent. Insolvent. I can't spell insolvent. Forgive me. I have dyslexia, so I have a problem with that. Okay. Okay. So everyone was going crazy about that. People asking me about, oh, should I be moving my money out of Capitec and ever this. I don't like to make people. I don't like to advise people on such things because I don't know. I don't know the facts. You know, I read the thing. I read the reports that were there, but I can't make a conclusion as a financial expert. I'm not a financial expert. So, but it was quite interesting that Viceroy is now targeting Capitec Bank because Capitec Bank seems to have a lot of unsecured loans to low-income earners that they're not taking off their books per se. If I got the story straight, and this seems to be the same thing that happened to Africa Bank, and the CEO tried to the CEO of Capitec tried as much to emphasize that they're not like Capitec Bank and they have a different DNA business model than Capitec Bank, and that they practice transparency. You know, you can practice transparency, but at the end of the day, someone inside might be hiding something that you don't know. You know, the CEO, he's one of the last people to know about certain things. You know, the workers are the ones that are doing the work. You know, so yeah, this is the report if you want to check it out. But yeah, it was quite interesting to find out about this. They really shorted Capitec Bank. It was really down. If I could go look and find Capitec Bank, CPI, JSC. I think Bloomberg is the one that uses this. Bloomberg is the one that uses this ticker. Let's just quickly, I want to just search up the price, the stock price. Oh, there we go. They already put it there. Looks like a lot of people were searching this. Oh, it's SJ. Okay. Yeah. Capitec prior trading day was about 1,000 Rand. So at one point, Capitec Bank was down almost 20% within the trading day, and they had already lost about 100 Rand worth of shares. I mean, like 100 Rand per share. So Yeah, it was really low. But the stock price managed to bounce back. Whoever got in, yeah, managed to get in back. Let's just see the full chart. Here we go. As you can see, we opened at 94 rand. Is it higher? Yeah. Okay, and we went all the way down to 700 rand yesterday. This big short over here, people came in and then wow, down. Then people bought back their shares when the news cleared and everything was like everyone the Capitec officials clarified that Capitec is solvent and there's no problems, and the Reserve Bank also confirmed this, and there seems to be no problem with the bank whatsoever. So this is just news, and you have to be careful about what people say on the internet. You know, the internet. But okay, I don't know about what Viceroy said. I I heard it from the news, and I happened to like pay attention carefully and hear what they say. But yeah, it makes sense to me that, and I know this as a fact. You know, I'm also I also borrow money from the bank as well, and my credit score is not that great as well. You know, because I'm a young person and I don't have that much money. But I try not to expose myself to too much credit, and um, and I saw that I have a better average score than most South Africans. So I don't earn any money. I don't earn any money. But with my savings, I pay my credit, and at the end of the day, I have a better credit score than average South Africans. So if if Capitec is going and giving loans to low income earners that are not saving, and they're not they're not keeping they're defaulting actually on their debts, that's a bad business. It's not a bad business, but it's a risky one. It's very risky. So they should be careful about how they lend money out and to whom, you know. Yeah, I actually only got credit so that I could start building my credit score. I'm not getting credit to use the credit. No, I got credit just to build my credit score because I know I'm gonna need it in the future. But some people use it and they go out to party, they spend so much, and then at the end of the day, they're trapped in money they can't pay, and at the end of the day, they just forget about it and they leave it, and yeah, they blacklisted and they can't pay back their loans, and the bank suffers. So that's a big problem. And yeah, you gotta know about the type of clients that Capitec takes. You know, I'm not saying all of them are the same. No one's the same, but yeah, it's something to be careful about and to keep watch of. So yeah, this is something I can inform you about. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do my analysis because I gotta run and time is getting away, running out of time. I think I'm gonna start keeping the videos really short because you can't keep them too long. This, you know, one thing that I can say about the market, they tempt you so much. This is a messy chart, but you get tempted. Look at this. You see such moves that you want to just jump in and trade. You know, that's one thing you have to keep clear of. You don't want to be tempted. Make a trading decision based off confirmations. You know, you are confirmed. One thing that I was waiting for was this over here, but I was away. I wasn't on the computer and I wasn't watching it. And my take profit was way down here. Was way down here, like right here. So we didn't even come there. So my trade didn't go through, but I managed to get out. One person might argue that okay, you should have had a stop loss. Yeah, but my stop loss, if I did have one, would have been higher than this trade, way higher. So I would have lost more actually. But I managed to come in quickly and I saw it. So and I closed it out, and then yeah, I actually managed to get in and close this one as well. So yeah, here looks like we're trading, finding support. Let me just open a new chart now. Start doing another analysis. Pound, US dollar. Let's see. Okay. First of all, I usually just look on the daily chart and see what we're doing. Same thing, major uptrend. Let's look further. Oh, I'm using a template, so it just does that stuff. Let me just clear out this thing. Delete. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's just save this. Okay, now we're good. And I'm also want to add in some moving averages so I can just see what's happening. Well, I can see what's happening, but I want the moving averages to start hinting to me what I should be looking at. I use the moving averages to just hint to me so I can make trades faster. Okay, got that. I normally use the moving averages to set targets and where to end the trend, where the trend might just end. It's very simple. Okay. Normally, when the blue moving averages, 12 moving EMA starts to accelerate faster than the green one, that tells me that there's an uptick in movement. So I normally use the blue one to indicate that I should move a certain direction. It's like to clarify with me. The green one tells me that the market has slowed down and I should be looking for it to come back. So yeah, but it's not not a must. So yeah, let's look on the daily. Same thing, we found support but much deeper than this moving averages over here. As you can see, acceleration of the blue moving average pushed the market up, and the green one came in and the market slows down. So yeah, if this green one starts to curve in, then yeah, the market's gonna follow. Yeah, and then the blue one should curve as well. Yeah, so okay, let me just now go deeper and use some trend lines. Okay, same thing here. We have one here. Okay, so we've got that trend line there, and then let's see. Confluence. So yeah, can't take much from this. This looks similar to Euro USD. Let me just change to a different one. Maybe the yen can tell me something. So I want to see if there's a consensus on like where the market's actually moving. So yeah, looks as if the dollar tried to get stronger this week, but we are yet to see what. Well, look, we know for a fact that, as the market says, the rates are going to be hiked. So if they hiked, it should mean that there should be a stronger dollar in the mix, because Yeah, stronger dollar because of the rates. The dollar demand is gonna go down, isn't it? So yeah, yeah. Let me do this one quickly as well. Actually, so I don't have to repeat myself. Okay, there we go. As you can see here, the green one always indicates the market's going to come back up. So when it pops out of the blue one, I know, yes, I should be looking to come towards it. Uh, but the moment the blue one starts to accelerate again, that's when I should know that okay, this is going to continue. Or usually when we find support. So this candle over here would have told me, okay, we found support. If it went and closed here, I should have known, okay, yeah, maybe I can try enter again because there was acceleration over here. So I can try enter again. Yeah, as well. Actually, this one would have been also a good indication, but it's always a good idea to keep clear and watch carefully what's happening. So yeah, if I looked much deeper, same thing. Okay, let's go. Let's see. So this looks like we might try to pop out and come here like this. Let me just draw it out. Let's try pop out and come like this. But I have seen it. This kind of formation just continues on. As well as, so let's put it. There's nothing here. I'm also still learning, so I don't know how the best way to draw trend lines, but I usually trade them like this, and as long as they connect, so yeah, it's almost like you're in preschool. A lot of people say that trading is hard. It is hard because you have to focus, but if you have the right information and you keep yourself calm and collected, you get used to it, you know. But you end up making mistakes, and that's where you learn. So yeah. Um, for tomorrow, I'll do better analysis and see where we can go with this. South African Rand looks like it's ready to continue back down. I hope so, because today I'm paying all my bills. So yeah, that's usually, and usually you want to use your currency needs to be a bit stronger than the one that you're going to be paying. And so I'm using my South African rands to pay for dollars. So I would like this to go a bit lower so I can get a discount. It's not gonna be that much. It's gonna be like, say, 5%, 2%, not that much. But hopefully, if I had paid my bills here, I would have saved so much. But it's back up here again. About, oh, is that 150 pips? Yeah, 150 pips up. The South African rand really moves. It's a lot of pips. So yeah, same thing with this run that we had. The election, man, look at this. Said 500 pips. Okay, 500 pips. And if you had to you had to include it with this over here. That's almost 1,000 pips. 1,000 pips. Okay. I think that's enough for today. And yeah, I gotta go. Thank you for watching.